Well, here we are, guys. Welcome back. You guys can see right here. I had the screen up because I wanted you guys to see. We have officially survived 100 days, guys. 100 days in the jungles of Green Hell. I'm pretty happy with that. That's a big deal for me. Maybe not for other people. That's 100 days in any game is a big deal. So yeah, we've made it quite far. We're going to be trying to do these legends today to get this group squared away, the tribe. And then I think there's only one more area after the area we're currently in. So a few of the legends that we have that we can solve, I believe. Let me check this. Let me check so we can make sure I know what the hell I'm talking about. I think we're just missing 2. Well, this one we're missing a lot. Yeah, this one we're missing the 2, and I know where those are. We're going to get those in the morning. Those are located up over in this area. So we got to go back up to the airport and then head down, and they're in this area here somewhere. So we're going to find those 2, and then I believe the other legends are going to be on this map for that last legend thing over here. But yeah, we're going to get situated. We got to get some food in us. Protein, water, carbs. Everything's a little low at the moment. As you can see, my meat right there is spoiled. But I hope everybody is having a good night or day or whatever time it is for you. All right. Gotta go fill this up. Oh, you can cook that? No, you can't. All right, so we got most of our stuff squared away there. Matt, thank you for the 34 months. I appreciate you, brother, man. Yeah, it's good to be back, man. It's always weird when I take time off. So inventory squared away. We just got to grab some sleep. And then in the morning, we're going to head out. Quantum, what's up, brother, man? Chef, how you doing? Right, so we are short a bit of protein today. So protein we can get from this. There we go. Figured we just get a little bit of snake over there. Jeremy, what's up, brother, man? It's good to see you, bro. All right, we're good. Let's wash up real quick. In which gameplay did I punch a granny? I mean, it depends on when you're referring to, because there's been a few different accusations that have floated around when it comes to the granny punching. Most recently, Red Dead Redemption 2, but the original granny punching fiasco accusations came from what the hell's the game there? Watch Dogs 2. Sandy, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, I got that episode out this morning of Zomboid. I know a lot of people were excited for that, so I got that out. We're just gonna wait for this meat to be done, and we're gonna head out. Map up. All right, so we're good to go. Let's head out. We got plenty of provisions, at least in the protein and fat department. Carbs are relatively easy to get while you're out in the field. So yeah, after 100 days in the jungle, you kind of do just grow very, very accustomed to survival here. And to think about like how we started to where we are now, it's actually kind of mind-blowing. I don't have a ton of arrows. Tobias, what's going on? Okay, so I need to head over to 2332 or 3223, right? 24, top 24, lower 25. So there's one here, and there's one here. So this is going to be 3224. Said you wish this was PvE open world. Yeah, that would be hell, man. Maybe PvE, but as soon as you put the PvP it just turns into a toxic sludge fest of ass. It just turns into rust. You add PvP to any game and it turns it into just a toxic shit fest. I can't think of a single PvP game that's not shit. Like I'm trying right now. Oh, I don't mind PvP games. I dislike in a perfect world, you know, in theory PvP is great. But it never is like that in real life. All you have is A, a bunch of tryhard sweats, or B, a bunch of griefers who want to make everybody else's time playing the game as miserable as they possibly can because that's what they get off on at night. And then you have the filthy casuals like myself that kind of just want to jump into a game and try to play it, and then when you throw those three together, it turns into a shit show. But no, I'm not a huge PvP guy. I do it every now and again because it's fun, but... The fuck? How the hell did we get turned around here? Now, I did play Rust on like a PvP VE server that had PvP zones, and that was extremely enjoyable because then the PvP and all of that stuff was monitored. It was regulated, you know. So if you went into a PvP zone, you knew what you were getting yourself into. You know what I mean? You were signing up for it, and that was cool. But yeah, when the whole map is just free PvP, it's an absolute shit show, dude. Okay, so this is the rope here, I believe. 25, right? Yep, 3125. So I think I want to say it's got to be down here. Yo, I can't believe we found those guns, Sandy. It was so nice. So nice. Oh, there it is right there.
A stranger with a flaming head came from across the great river to enslave the tribe's spirits.
So I don't know if the other one is also on the way up here. If there's another cave this way, we're gonna find out when we go down. Tim, what's up, brother man? Hey, how you doing, today, by the way? I don't think so. Let me see here. 3225, 3225. Let's go out here. The Division was awesome. I really enjoyed the Division. Even the PvP in the Division was great because it was optional. Like, that's the thing is PvP is not a bad thing. Like, when you're the thing is about games like this, right? Is a lot of people play these type of games for different things. You know what I mean? And some people just want to build really nice bases. Some people just want to try to survive as hardcore as they can with their friends and try to do shit like that. And then there's some people that just want to kill other people. Like that's all they want to do. And I feel those groups of people don't mix very well. The people that want to like invest a lot of time and a lot of resources into a game don't mix well with the people that just want to kill people for the sake of it. Like, and a lot of those games do a really bad job mixing those type of players together. But when you have PvP that is a separate thing that someone has to go out of their way to join, that's like with the dark zones in the Division. Like if you're a dumbass who thinks you're going to go in and farm a dark zone in the Division, you can't be crying when your ass gets fucking killed. Like you did it to yourself. So that's where I feel like there's a distinction. That's why a lot of those big games have PvP servers, so then, you know, players don't have to deal with that shit. But yeah, when it's combined, oh, it's a shit show.
To protect their love, the girl
Got it.
hid 4 ritual amulets in the jungle.
Okay, so let me see here. Nothing updated on the map there. Yeah, Arc Raiders isn't bad either. Arc Raiders is pretty legit, but again, you know, that's a game based around PvP. So like if you're going into the raid and then, you know, you got to know that you're going to get shot and killed. So the only issue is we finished this one, but I don't know. We gotta find a way to free the spirit, but I didn't see a mark on the map. Hold on. What the fuck is that? Oh, we got obsidian. Oh, hold on, give me 1 sec, guys. Let me check this. Shit. Yeah, so you got to go around and find 6 amulets that are just randomly scattered around the map. And they're not easy to see. Or 4. 1. Well, that's a pain in the butt. Yeah. Okay. We got to go to 2626 will be our first one that we look for. So 2626 is right down in the bottom of that one leading to that new map area. Whew. The reason why I hate it, it takes so much time to do things in PvP survival games because the story and set. Yeah, and that's just how it is. Some people love it though, you know. Some people, I don't know how, but they do, you know. They my thing is in a perfect world, you know what I mean, where, because all PvP games in a perfect world, like on paper, sound amazing. You know, like let's just use Rust for an example. It's like, oh yeah, you know, you build up these bases, you have all these clans that battle each other, raid each other's bases and steal their gear, and you got to build all these crazy traps and, you know, super hardcore base layouts to make it as hard as possible so you can be up in the towers defending your loot, killing people, and there's these hour-long raids which are just so tense and exhilarating, and yeah, like that shit sounds awesome. But now let's jump into reality. What most people do is they just wait for you to log off so they can offline grief your base in the middle of the night when nobody's defending it. And then you wake up, you log in, and all your shit's gone. That's real life. Okay? Yeah, I mean, that's all PvP games, you know, no, like, you barely ever get people that, like, even when we were playing DayZ, right, we had set up that little base thing, and literally somebody, like, waited till we logged off, and then they went on and just robbed my little hidden location. I was like, dude, how the fuck, obviously I got stream sniped, but, yeah, they went and just stole all my shit, like, when I wasn't there to even defend it. It's like, really, bro? This one's going to be at the bottom of the rope, I believe. I've not looked into the game of Isles. I actually own it. I just haven't played it yet. I think I watched like Fooster play it for like 10 minutes and I was like, oh, that looks cool. And I wanted to check it out and then I just never have yet. Probably should have saved, but it'll be alright. Yeah, this is it. So the should be around here somewhere. There it is.
Shame to destroy such a beautiful thing.
Oh, we just gotta break it. Got it, dude. So there's our first one. Next one's gonna be 2520. Let's see where 2520 is up near the camp. And we gotta drop a save too when we get over to this one. Have I played a zombie survival game called Days Gone? Nah, dude. Heard that game was not that good. Russian, how you doing today, brother? It's good to see you. I hope you're doing all right, man. Days Gone can't be that good of a zombie game if I've never fucking played it, dude. I play zombie games, shit. If I didn't play Days Gone, it's not a good zombie game. Wash up real quick. Yo, The Last of Us was one of my favorite games, period. Like, not even just zombie games. That was my #1 video game of all time until I played, Red Dead Redemption 2. So the other one was around this camp somewhere. I think it was on this side. It's like hanging in a tree or something. Ooh. Should be able to make up a fair bit of arrows. Oh, it's down closer to the water, okay. There it is. There it is. I still just saw the OG granny punch. Nah, dude, that's not how you're supposed to respond to that. You're supposed to be like, oh, bro, I seen the OG granny punch. You were right. It wasn't your fault. That's what you're supposed to be saying. Alright, so we already got 2 of these bad boys. No. I don't compare the games, Apollo. Like, I'm not saying Red Dead Redemption 2 is a better game than The Last of Us. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, for me, my favorite game of all time, if somebody said, hey, Brian, what is your favorite game of all time? I would pick Red Dead Redemption 2. And what I was saying was, before that, it was The Last of Us. Before I played the Red Dead, The Last of Us was my favorite game of all time. Now, my favorite personal game of all time is Red Dead Redemption 2. But no, I would never compare those games and say Red Dead is a better game than The Last of Us. Not even, because you can't compare them. They're 2 completely different game types. Alright, so we're good there. Drop a little bit of water in there. Throw this macaw meat in there. These go bad so fast. These little tomato things. Alright, we'll slurp that in the morning. This will cook up right now. Played Fallout New Vegas. Yeah, we played Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3. Actually, let me drink this. Change this for one of these. Alright, so that's good now. Yeah, the thing that overtook it for me for Red Dead over The Last of Us was the, like, Red Dead is a game that you can get lost in, like, immersion. Like, you live in the world, literally live. And you can invest hundreds of hours into that game, just trying to see every little secret, every little detail. And that's what did it for me, was just the sheer amount of detail that goes into that game. Okay, so those are all good. Good there. So I don't want to go hunting these down in the dark. 32:27 and 38:27. Oh, 35:27, 38:27. Okay, so that's back on the other map. 38. So we got to head back to the other area. This area here. Does Fallout have loading issues and crashes? Of course, bro. What kind of question is that? That's to be expected with a Bethesda game. I mean, I never had any issues with it being absolutely broken to an unplayable point. No. But, you know, you'd play for a couple hours, game would crash. You know, sometimes you'd go to load up into an area and you just get the forever loading screen and you'd have to reboot, but nothing that was just unbearably horrible. I felt like it was all within acceptable parameters. Oh, what time is it right now? Yeah, we'll sleep till the morning. Got Game Pass 12 months today. Damn, dude. Fallout 4, bro, is... Fallout 4 is one of the greatest games ever. Seriously. Let me grab 2 of these. Actually, we could just slurp some dirty. Now, I got these bones on me because I didn't know if we would run into another one of those statues that need to be repaired. I have not watched season 2 of Fallout yet. No. I haven't watched Fallout yet, and I haven't watched Stranger Things, the last season of Stranger Things yet either. I started watching Hunter x Hunter again, and I'm like trying to finish it. I got like a couple more episodes, and I'm done. So that's kind of been what I have been watching on my off time. But I've been mainly trying to get caught up on fucking sleep. Yo, DayZ is a rough game to get used to, yeah, especially their fucking weird-ass zombies. Oh! Yeah, DayZ is... I always tell people, like... DayZ is a very bad zombie game. Great everything else game, but it's a horrible zombie game. Damn it. Still got my ass. Fuck. Alright, well, there goes a day. Those spiders are fucking poisonous as hell, dude. I even jumped and it still tagged me. Well, that's the thing is most people who play DayZ don't give a shit about the zombies. I used to play on DayZ back when DayZ mod was a thing. Like, there was a couple like HPOC servers or EPOC servers and like high zombie pop servers with like huge hordes and things that like were modded to hell. Those were pretty cool and zombie centric. Wow, seriously? That's crazy, dude. Just took 2 shots. 2 fucking shots. Let this one kick in. We're gonna have to definitely sleep this one away. Let's get another dressing done. We got stage 2 fever from that too. Still fevered up. Shit. Well, we just lost a good bit of the day. Come down here, hydrate. We got a little bit of complacent there, and those little baby ass spiders though. Those are crazy poisonous. $15 left on that meat. Yeah, those little spiders are freaking nasty. For sure. It's all good though. I'm gonna start off the day right this time. Days left on that. Carbs. Alright, now we are in good shape. Let's chop another save and head out. Get some fat nuts. Actually, why am I going down this way when we can... I don't even know why I went that way. That was the wrong way to go anyways. I don't even know where the hell I thought I was going. Grab a few of these just in case we gotta slurp some dirty. That dude's noodle is unslurpable, chat. That dude just shot me. Oh, he shot me right in my shit. That's mine. That's mine. That's mine. That's mine. Give me that, baby. That's what I do. Slurped his shit. Nobody's shit is unslurpable, chat. Oh, and my shit's unslurpable. That's what I really meant. But you know what I mean. So we need a hatchet. Oh, I got a hatchet. Never mind. There it is. Give me that. Give me that. Let me see what condition my bow at. 41. Let's grab a new one. Question, the Rad Bat or Hollow, if you had to pick a streamer between... well, neither of them are streamers. They're both video creators. I mean, they're both great at what they do in their own right. They're quite different. But it all would come down to personal preference and game variety. Ultimately, Hollow nowadays focuses mainly on like indie horror games. So if indie horror games are your thing, then you would probably fall more in line with a creator like him. Radbrad still sticks to mostly mainstream variety. So we're at 31. So we want 31, 25. But then obviously, you know, Hollow's a lot more animated than Brad because he has a webcam on, and you know his content's more like focused. Oh, that's not. So it really just depends on what you want to watch. I've watched a lot more Rad Brad videos in my life than Hollow's. But again, that's because Brad is more variety centric and covers a larger group of games. Yeah, Hollow used to play, he was like a Fortnite streamer back in the day. I don't know how he went from being a Fortnite streamer to a variety stream. That's a pretty impressive feat. And then Typical Gamer like switched with him. Like TG went from being a variety creator to being a Fortnite guy. It's wild. I think Hollow used to also do a lot of Call of Duty too. All right, so first we're going to this island here. Right? I think that's what we're looking for. Okay, so it's off the island. 527. You haven't heard of any of them? Still, I don't know how that's possible not to hear of at least Rad Brad. Cat. Give me that! Give me that noodle, boy! Noodles, I slurp those. Gummies, I flick them. Come on, boy. But yeah, Rad Brad's been on YouTube for really, really long time. He was kind of was known as the king of Let's Plays. Oh, that's a whole ass gator. Hear about Hogwarts Legacy 2? No. But you know it's wild that you say that? I was just arguing with my daughter the other day. I think it's that little island over there. Because the Harry Potter movie was on when we were in New York City in one of the pizza places. And I was like, I played a Harry Potter game. And she's like, no, you didn't. And I'm like, yeah, I did. And she's like, no, you didn't. And so I ended up bringing up a video of me playing the Harry Potter game. And I love that game. I think Hogwarts Legacy is so underrated when it comes to the combat. Like, the way you can combo the spells in that game is so fun. It's so fun. And I was like, I might have to replay this game at some point. Like, no bullshit. Like, I might have to replay it. I just wish the RPG mechanics were a little more of a thing, because it seems like one of them games that there really isn't any choice, just the illusion of choice. Oh, I beat the whole game. Oh yeah, Colin, I got a whole playthrough on the channel right now of Hogwarts Legacy. Yep. I did a fair bit of the side content too. I want to say I won't remember exactly, but I think it's right there. Yep, right there in the tree. Just gotta make sure there's no gators over here. I haven't seen him hide in a while. There it is. Like, my question is, how the hell does the game expect you to find these? Okay, so the last one is 3827. So we just got to go literally straight west, and it's over this way. But yeah, I ran a curse. I think everybody that plays Hogwarts Legacy probably runs a curse build, and that's the build I ran. I ran the Crucio and the Ardava Kadavra like curse combo. So what would end up happening is you put Crucio on an enemy, and then you hit the enemy with regular attacks, and it spreads Crucio to all of the enemies in the area. And eventually you'd get like 5 or 6 enemies all with the Crucio effect on them. And then when you use the Ardava Kadavra, it insta-kills everybody who is affected by Crucio. And it was so satisfying. So satisfying. So we're looking for 3827. Ah, here we go. It's over here somewhere. Any of you guys see a blue? Is that it right there? No. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is.
That was the last one. Rest in peace, poor Sentinel.
Got it. Okay. Oh, it's Chet's favorite. The mice. I did hear that this company that made Green Hell actually has a brand new game called Star Rupture, something like that coming out here in like a few days. Actually, I think it was. Mike, what's going on, dude? Well, Jesse, you know, I always appreciate you guys, you know, that watch some of those just, you know, God tier creators. These guys are the biggest of the biggest, the best of the best. You know, and I appreciate all of you guys that have me even in a list with some of those dudes. Like, you know, because I don't compare myself anywhere in their levels, you know. So a lot of you guys are like, yeah, you know, I watch Hollow, I watch Red Bread, I watch frickin' this dude, I watch that dude, and then I watch you all the time, and I'm like, bro, the fact that, you know, I'm in that lineup, I really appreciate that, man. Mike, I'm glad I could help you out, brother, man, for real. Do I think GTA 6 will come out this year? I mean, I don't see why not. They said it would. I think if they were worried about having to delay it again, I think they would have delayed it longer. Of course GTA 6 will be out before the PS6 because they want to do the same thing they did with the GTA 5. They want to sell 20 billion copies of the same game 15 times. Because they sold GTA 5 on the PS3, then they sold it on the PS4, and now you can buy it, I think, on the PS5. So it's just like, They want to sell, and then multiple people, you know, are going to buy it multiple times. They want to play it on a newer console that they just upgraded to, and who knows if they'll have the free upgrades. Oh, we're good. I think I need to head 3327. So 3327 puts us down here. So we northeast. This way. You do all the looting and exploring compared to other YouTubers, so Ben, my number. I appreciate that. I try to be as thorough with video games as I can. As thorough as the community allows. Because obviously being really, really thorough with games really can slow down the pace of a game to an unenjoyable level for some people. So I do tend to try to find a good balance between exploration, really experiencing everything a game has, to whatever degree the chat will allow me. We'll be able to, I think, pop a nap over at the airport. Oh, we might actually be able to make it all the way back. I don't know. We'll see. As long as I don't get bit by anything. Yeah, Hogwarts Legacy, I think, is a quite an underrated game in my opinion. It came out with controversy around it, and that was like before. That was like right when the whole like canceling games thing started. Really, like where people were trying so hard to just fucking shred new game releases and just milk negative content about games as much as they possibly could. Hogwarts Legacy was kind of one of the first games to kind of get that, and I do feel like the game kind of got smothered by a bunch of overcritical we're gonna go up this way. I feel like the game got smothered by a bunch of overcritical negativity, but then at the same time, there was a lot of things about the game I wish were better, like, you know, the RPG mechanics and the again, the illusion of choice. And I like there really was no downside to like using the curses and shit like that. Like they're like, oh, curses are so bad, and then there's like this like random fucking kid who like knows them. He's like, I'll teach you how to do them, and then you just sit there and you just curse people left and right, and there's no like consequence to it, you know. Unplugged it from the back. The plugs that go into the base where the switch goes, and that's why I told you not to keep taking that out and in, because if you break that piece in the bottom of that, like you do your normal chargers, you're gonna mess it up. That's why I told you to stop touching it. Yeah, that little U thing that it goes in, the cords plug into the back of that. Chat, my fucking eyes almost blew out of my fucking head with that sneeze. I didn't want to spray my son. One of the worst things you could do in the world, chat, is to hold in a sneeze. Whoa there! That would have been a... I don't know what to tell you about it. I'll have to look at it later. All right, so we'll grab up some sleep after talking to the elder here.
Hey, how, Fletchul Satuno.
Kukupa betis tenio alaka jaus. Mare da blaku divarra de giorro a messa da pia. Niamo a Jesucia wata. Bus, Jimmy Joss. Ubita painha.
Yeah, we'll sleep and then I think it's gonna go. Yeah, it's gonna go bad right now, so we'll eat that now. See here. So these 7 hours, 6 hours, free carbs. Okay, so now let me check how far we are in the trust. 610, so we still need 190. So this here says help the fishermen feeding the village. I don't know how we do that. Are those the guys that were next to the like the guys with the bow and arrows and shit like that? Were those the fishermen dudes? Rebuild destroyed totems. We're gonna head down to that new area now. So I believe that's also connected to here. Yeah, so we got to go around and collect
gente ama.
Oh, hold on, give me 1 sec, guys. Let me harvest these for feathers. So I think there was a totem that needed work down at the bottom as soon as we get some lowlands. We're gonna watch. This is where we got tagged coming over here last time. Twice, too. We got tagged not once, but twice. Look at how tiny that little spider is, dude. Alright, so it's a new area for us. So we came down here once before. We didn't really explore it, though. What game am I streaming next? I haven't decided yet. I was thinking of potentially doing some Need for Speed. What do you mean not a fan of Arc Raiders? I played the hell out of Arc Raiders. I'm not a fan of just playing the same game day in and day out over and over and over again for months at a time, like games like Arc Raiders. I could never do that. I'd get bored out of my mind. It's just too repetitive. The game without any progression at a certain point. You're just going out there trying to get better guns, and I don't really care too much about that type of shit. But I played Arc Raiders for a little bit. You know, we had fun. We explored the maps, but I can't just sit there and just spam the game, just constantly do it. It's just too repetitive. Let me wash up real quick. I played the altars. Yeah, we spread his shit crazy. Just in case we come across another one of those totems. I'm looking for the... There we go. All right. Grab some of these. We're gonna run out of energy for anything. Okay, so we're gonna have to watch out for caiman in this area, maybe even piranha. Big body of water. Stingrays too, so we're gonna try to walk the shallows. If there even is. I'm gonna skirt the edge over here. We're playing this on the green hell difficulty. Got a big ass fucking fish, dude. Oh, got a legend here.
The sweetest thing.
Big camp over there. Seriously? Put one right in this shit. He ain't like Stretching out dude face is kind of what we do, chat. With arrows. This. I'm gonna grab some of this. Harvest this in the ash there, and then what we're doing is gonna get some ash bandages done up, at least 2.
Oh no!
Damn it.
You gotta be kidding me!
I think I can make a bone axe, actually. Get it, chat? I can make a bone axe, actually. Got enough bone here. $26, $32. So we're right on this beach here. That big island in the middle there, though, we gotta go to that. And we gotta flick whatever gummies we find. Chat, where is somewhere a food place that I can order a healthy-ish, clean, tasty grilled chicken sandwich? Ah, might be able to find. Up there it is. Got the legend, baby.
Delicacies stuck together. In the dark will show the way.
Oh, this guy needs help. He needs a bunch of arrows. No. He needs 2 bamboo bows. I don't recall seeing too much bamboo around there. We gotta go look. Seriously. Not seeing any bamboo actually. Oh, so annoying. Ah, shit, motherfucker. Fucking bam his damn boo myself. Damn it. Yeah, I don't see any bamboo. Tempest, I'm good. I just gotta get this dude some bamboo bows, 2 of them. Northeast. Fucking stingray in there. I don't think the stingray would just sting my ass, right? Northeast. Got a gator over there. Carrot caiman. Put it right in them. That's what we do. That's what we do, chat. Think about cutting up some of this gator meat. Some of this gator meat. Some of this gator meat. We got some full. Damn, that shit dirtied the hell out of us. Yeah, we're gonna have to crash here soon. Making a bed though is easy. Making a bed is real easy. But gator meat? We're seriously not gonna find any bamboo. Ah, there it is, the legend, baby. Got it.
Lost in the great river, it no longer visits?
So we're gonna head back up top. We're really close to the where we came down. We gotta go up top and see if we can get some bamboo. Chat, you know what's really fun to say? Gator meat. Oh, this is one of those trees you could eat. Oh, yeah, no bamboo. Nope. Alright, let's get up the cave. I got a bunch of fat nuts. Drop some of these bones. A little overweight right now. Wanted to keep the skull, but our weight situation's not that great, Bars. Did it fix the internet? No. Not 100%. No. Shit's still jacked up. It's actually lagging right now. That's probably why you asked. Wait, what did I say that's sus now? How am I sus Brian? What the hell did I say? Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Bamboo, baby. What did I say that's sus? It doesn't matter what. Everything according to you guys. Cool. Get on that. Question is, should we head back for the night? Yeah, we'll cook up this gator meat. Saying gator meat is not sus, chat. I have the meat right here. Like, it's y'all who are sus that you can't even hear the word meat without thinking of a penis, bro. That's crazy sus, bro. That's crazy sus, dude. Y'all wild for that, chat. Y'all wild for that. Let me actually soup some of this gator meat. Old Fire, what's up, brother, man? Boom, boom. You do tons of things with bones. Craft with them, eat them, beat them. Like all types of shit. Yeah, you do. Bones are very versatile in this game. All right, we're gonna drop a save too before we head back down. So we got no fat from that gator meat. Punish with the super chat, dude. You don't have to pay for anything to talk in chat, dude. It's 100% free. Thank you so much for the super chat, by the way. Yeah, there's no bar to entry to talk in chat. It's completely free. All right, so now we're good to head back down. Oof.
Yeah.
Punish me. Thank you so much for another super chat. I don't believe you. Now, I swear, at least the last time I checked, man. Yo, seriously, Punish, that is absolutely insane. Thank you so much for 2 huge super chats, bro. Does this game have a storyline? Yes. So, Luz, right now I'm playing the DLC, which is a bit more freeform sandbox than the traditional story mode in the game. It still does have progression, but it's not necessarily like a story. Like, you're here trying to gain trust for these villages so you can get a cure to help save your sick wife. That's like the main thing. And then right now they kind of just drop you in the maps, and your goal is to go around and work for all these villages. Very, very sandbox, this version. But there is a straight up story mode, which is quite a bit different than this. And that one is more of a actual progression that you play through and a story that you beat. Now, the reason why I'm started with the DLC is because the story actually takes place after the DLC, like in, I guess you could say, in the chronological order. So I got the 2 bows. We're gonna go deliver those across the way here. Yeah, I know the stream has a little bit of lag right now, guys. I do apologize. I still gotta go. I still gotta find out. So I got 2 lines run to my house, right? Some of you internet, I know some of you guys know a lot about internet, but so they ran 2 lines off my pole, right, to my house, completely separate. They connect to like some little box thing up on the pole, right? They connect 2 lines in there. They ran both lines into my house. One goes to one modem, right? They both came in. They went to like a couple splitter things, and then one went to my one modem, one went to the other modem. And then when I went down there recently with the other dude, they have the 2 lines come in. They go to this like one little splitter box thing, and then they only have, they have one line coming in, right? Going to splitter box, and then they're splitting my internet off the one box and sending it to both my modems. And I asked the dude, I was like, why aren't you using both the lines that are there? I had 2 lines coming in because they told me it needed to be separate. He's like, no, there's more than enough signal on this one line to power both modems. And I was like, are you sure, bro? Like, because that's they specifically set it up like that, so it wouldn't run into those issues. But according to him, there's enough signal on one line to run multiple modems. He was like, well, you know, if it wasn't enough, then, you know, just the fact that you're hooked up, if somebody else is on the internet, it could lag out your system. You know, your neighbor could lag out your system. And I'm like, I don't know, bro. So combining it wouldn't matter, because I mean, he could be right. I mean, he knows what obviously it's his fucking job, but I just figured, what's the harm in having them separate? You know what I mean? Like, but I guess it's the same exact thing he was trying to say, is like having it separate, having it all together, it doesn't matter. I was just like, bruh. I wanted to be like, dude, can you just separate them? Because now I'm half tempted to go down there and separate the shit myself. Yeah, I gotta figure it out though. It's annoying because now they're saying they didn't see any issues, but yeah, so it's all coaxial. Like, it's a coax cable. So what I'm saying is they have both lines coming. I had 2 lines, right, coming off the pole, into my home. And then like, so we got 2 separate lines. Now, and then I had them both like one connect to one reducer. They had a reducer because they said the line, the signal on the line coming in was too hot. So they had one line connect to a reducer and then another line connected to a reducer. And then from that reducer went to one modem, from the other reducer went to another modem. And then what they're doing is both lines are coming in. They capped one off, right? They capped one off. And now they just have the one line connected to like some kind of like, it increases the signal, I guess. And then they have one line coming off going to one modem, one line coming off going to another modem. And he said that it didn't matter whether they had the 2 line set up or the 1 line set up. And I'm like, but then why did the other dude hook up the 2 lines? But I don't know. He said it didn't matter. Yeah, we walked 200 kilometers in the game so far. Survived for 104 days. Yeah, I know the lag's pretty bad right now, guys. I do apologize. I'm waiting for it to clear up before we keep pushing. I don't know what the hell is going on. Well, nothing else is connected to my modem. Never. I have my own separate modem for that specific reason. No Wi-Fi connections to it. Mine is just hardlined in my computer. My family has their own modem. And they're doing their own things. Nothing can use this internet. Nothing else is connected to it other than my 2 PCs. So that's why the only thing I could think is if like my son's upstairs downloading something and somehow that's using data off my 1 coaxial cable now instead of the 2. That's the only difference I could see. But wrong way, Danny. Again, thank you so much for the membership. Yeah, we got some lag right now. So I'm just waiting a second for it to clear up before we keep pushing here. I tried explaining to him, Zilla, like I need every little like molecule of that internet. Like I tried to explain, like, dude, I need every little molecule that exists in that signal. I need it. Because the upload is so restrictive, and I don't know. I might go down there and and just take the cap off and hook the damn lines up myself. Like I don't give a shit. Like what the fuck, bro. Like because the all the little things are still there, but the fact that they combined them, I just didn't see the like. Even if it doesn't matter, it's like, bro, why? Like just. For my sake, just leave them separate, dude. Just leave them separate. Like, if they're separate, what does it matter? If they're combined, what does it matter? Like, just leave it alone. Okay, so as of right now, everything looks clear. We're gonna give it a minute. No, and a lot of the times, Aaron, they don't understand what I'm referring to when I'm telling them my speeds are down. They look at it like, well, you got the 1 gig download. And I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck about the download. Like, download speed is irrelevant to me, but 99% of internet consumers only really care about their download speeds because that's all that most people really use. You know what I mean? And I keep stressing to these dudes, every tech that shows up at my house, like, bro, I don't give a fuck if you're running your little speed test and you see that the download speed is 1 gig. That is irrelevant. Like, I don't need download. I need upload speed. And then I was like, because the upload speed isn't 1 gig, you know what I mean? And it's limited at 40 megabits per second. I was like, the second my internet speed cuts by 25%, 30%. Now I'm literally my buffer for my stream is so marginally thin, even with the 40. I was like, bro, that's crazy. Like, and they don't understand. If there's like one little hiccup in a thing, boom, my stream starts lagging. Because if right now my overall speed, instead of getting the 40 with this lag, I'm probably down in like 17, 18 megabits per second. And my stream right now requires 12 megabits per second just to run at the current settings. So I'm like, bro. But yeah, it's spiking pretty bad right now. So hold on, give me 1 sec, guys. Give me 1 sec. All right. Yeah, well, the thing is they test the internet all the time. Like the text, they bring in this big meter thing. They unplug the coaxial from the back of my modem. They hook it up to their meter, and then they're like, "Oh, well, the speeds are good. Like you're getting your 1 gig and 40 in their little machine." And I keep trying to tell them, I'm like, I get it, bro. Like right now, yes, but it's intermittent. It's like sometimes a lot of the times the speeds are fine. I'm getting everything I need to get. There's no issues, blah, blah, blah. And then it's like other times it's like, bro, like, no, it's dropping. I don't understand. Like they don't understand that it's like intermittent. It's like hit or miss. Every now and again, it's good. Sometimes it's really fucking bad. So yeah, it's so annoying as hell. But I know the stream's probably only like 2 minutes long for a lot of you guys, 3 minutes long. If it did reset, I don't know if the lag spike was bad. I'm pretty sure it was bad enough to screw the whole stream. But if you are watching, the whole video will be back up. You just got to keep coming back to the video and check it. But yeah, you come back in the full video, it'll be up. You'll be able to see the whole beginning part of the gameplay. My internet's obviously acting up again. So like last night we had a lag spike. We had a lag spike last night, and then I went ahead and after that one passed, we didn't have a lag spike for the rest of the night. It was chill for the rest of the night, but it was like that one was just super bad during Red Dead. I don't remember what time last night it happened. I would love to get some business fiber. They don't have the infrastructure for fiber where I live, unfortunately, not till next year. All right. Well, as long as the full stream's still there, then it's cool. It's cool. For those guys just coming in, I do apologize. We're just waiting a sec for the shit to clear up. Yo, I would easily pay $250 a month for 5 up, 5 down. I would never have to worry about my internet again. I'd be able to stream in 4K if I had speeds like that. Yeah, I'd be able to stream in 4K resolution, 60 FPS. Like, yeah, it'd be fucking, even if my speeds got cut in half, I'd be able to, dude, that's crazy bandwidth. You wouldn't even be able to use 5 up, 5 down. Yeah, I can see the spikes on YouTube. I've had 3 so far, 3 really, really bad spikes. Ever since about 550, we had 3 huge spikes in like huge lag spikes. And we're still currently having one right now ish. I might just have to lower the bandwidth a little bit, guys. Let me see if I drop this down. Give me a sec. We've been having a lot of snow and stuff, but when the guy was here the other day, Alanon, he actually tested the line for moisture to see if there was any moisture in the line. He just said he didn't see anything. Do I feel like I'm close to beating this? I'm not exactly sure, Ada. I do. This is the last area. I know this area we're in currently is the last area. I don't know how close we are to beating it though. It would have been nice if we had no lag and I could have played straight through. We might have been close to beating it today. Because this is the last legend, but then we still have to grind out the rest of the trust. But without all this damn lag, we definitely had the potential to beat this today. We're going to give it a minute. If it doesn't clear up, guys, I might just, because I haven't seen the bandwidth drop down really below 7,000. So I might have to go back to my previous 1080p setup that we were working with. I know it's not the greatest thing, guys, but it's what gets the job done. It still looks decent. All right, give me a sec, guys. The stream's gonna hard swirl here in order to change the resolution, I gotta actually like stop my stream program. So give me a sec. All right, you guys stuck with 1080p now? Should be force 1080p now. Now, if the bandwidth still does dip down, because I seen 2 dips where it went to like 4K, like 4,000 megabits. Like right now, it just dipped down to like 2. That's wild, bro. All right, so let me get back to business here, what I was trying to figure out. So there's still 3 more legends, okay? We're currently, I believe, up here. So we got a legend on this island here. There's a legend on this island here, and then a legend right here in this main. There's like an enemy camp here. So we got 1, 2, 3 that we got to hit. And we are currently, yeah, northeast. We got to go south. We'll just go straight south like this, and then we'll swing around to this island here. But I'm still running a decently high bit rate for 1080, so it should still look pretty decent for you guys. I mean, on my end, it looks still pretty good. Doesn't look horrible. Okay, so we're gonna swim over to that island there first. Thank you, Joey. So the gators and shit, you can generally hear them. We're currently at 23:29, 23:29. I believe we're on this little island here. Is that my chicken sandwich? No, no. I didn't end up getting it because nobody told me a good spot. So I'm just eating some, like, it's almost like a coleslaw salad type of deal with, like, these little pieces of chicken. So there's that banana-shaped island, I believe. No. Oh, there's a guy over there, too. Maybe that is that banana-shaped island. So he needs 2 spears and larvae. Damn it. Okay. Yeah, it's that banana-shaped island. So we are on this island here. We got to go south. One more island to find the legend. To make those spiky spears, we do need bamboo, though, I believe. No, I think you could do it without bamboo. What do you need? Regular. Let me see. Let me see this real quick. So weak spear, and then I think we go rope. Boom, boom. Yep, there it is. I gotta turn these bows into that other guy so we can free up our inventory a little bit. Oh, they gotta be bamboo. That's crazy work, bro. Okay. So they have to be the bamboo spears. There it is.
Generous fish, Kasala, brought wealth from the Golden City.
So the guy with the bows is up here. Yeah, there's no bamboo close, so I think we got to go back up top again, which is fine. We're going to grab the rest of these legends before we do that, so... Oh, here's one of those things that need to get finished. Small sticks. Yeah, you know what's wild though? That I've noticed on YouTube? When I get lag spikes, my viewership goes up. Like, a lot. Make it make sense, chat. Hey, Matt, holy shit, dude, with a huge super chat, man. This is from Turkey. I just finished State of Decay 2, played a Dismay series. It's amazing. Thank you. Oh, man, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Good news is, there is a potential State of Decay series in the works. I haven't decided whether I want to stream it yet or if I'm going to make videos of it. Whoa. Haven't decided yet. But, yeah, one of those is going to be a possibility, a new series. It's either going to be a stream or... But I seriously, thank you so much. That is absolutely insane. I don't even know how much that is, but it's red, so that means it's a lot. And I want to say thank you. That means the world to me, dude.
The longest fruit.
$50 is a ridiculously huge super chat. That's fucking crazy. So from this island, we just go straight west to the mainland over there. Still no bamboo, unfortunately. Hey, Matt. Dude, with the Hardened Survivor membership, bro. I really appreciate that. Seriously, dude. Welcome to the fam. Yeah, it's in the works right now. Just in the planning phases of exactly what I want to do. This series that I do have planned, I'm not going to give out too many details right now because I don't want you guys to get too excited. But it is going to be kind of it's going to pay tribute to an old series we did back in the day that was one of the biggest things that ever happened on my channel. So we're going to kind of be almost going back to that, but it'll be different. It's going to be nice. All right, here we go. Big village here. The only thing about these big villages is there's never any enemies in them. See if we get some blue mushrooms off that tree over there. Yeah, there we go, there we go, there we go. Yo, blue mushrooms are so good. Oh yeah, the bamboo thing. There it is. Good call, man. That's a really good call on the bamboo. I wouldn't even have thought of that, because I'm a fucking idiot, dude. Oh, but it's not long. It's not long bamboo. We need that shit to be long, dude. It's got to be real long. That's the little one.
Biggest worm.
Can I break the rest of this? Maybe it gets longer. Yeah! See, that's what we want. That's what we want. Wait, what the fuck was that building again? Oh yeah, yeah, you destroyed it. Yeah, we got it. We got it. Well, first, I gotta go drop off these bows. The bamboo's bow's better than the villager bow? Really? Are you doing the cap? Or is that real deal? That it? Now we're missing. Oh, yeah, there's more of these. Nope, there's a thing back here too. got it. Got the big 40 there. So we're going to bring these bows over to this dude. He's right northeast on this island over here. Yeah, I got them. So grab these bones here. I think there's a shallow we can run across here. Yeah, yeah. And we jump into that deep. You can't swim with the long sticks. But it's all good. I'm just going to drop these off to this dude real quick, and then we're good. We'll head back, craft those up, and we'll be golden.
God.
Boom, boom. No, we don't need that. All right, so that's good. Now let's go grab the bamboo. We'll make the 2 spears, and then we'll bring them back to the dude on the other island. You know what's crazy, Chad? I'm pretty sure playing the story mode after playing this DLC, if I were to guess, probably makes the story feel way easier, dude. Like, way easier. So we go long, we go rope, 2 littles, boom, 4-prong bamboo, another long boy, rope, 2 littles, boom. I think it was this island, right? Was it not on this island? I don't actually remember where the fuck this dude was. He was on one of these islands that we explored. See, Cletus, listen. Brian, what do I? Listen, bro. You ain't got to worry. You got to live life like me, bro. Like, when it comes to spelling something correctly, okay? It's your word versus another person's. Okay, so if I spell a word a certain way, there's another person who said, okay, yeah, this is how that word's, but what makes him the deciding factor in how a fucking word's spelled? Okay, he can spell it his way, I'll spell it my way. Okay, all right, that's just how it is. So whoever, I guess, made the word pharmaceuticals, if that's how they decided to spell it. Okay, I can spell it however the fuck I want. Oh, there he is. An asshole. It was way further away than I thought. Oh, the larva. Damn it. Okay. You're an asshole, dude, and I should kick you into the fucking water, but it is what it is. Damn, are we? So, remember how we were walking past all those logs, right? And there was larvae everywhere? Everywhere. Here we go again. We're about to go on the adventure here looking for some larvae, and we're not going to find any. Oh yeah, I need a rope for this. Chat, my thing is I spell so bad sometimes that autocorrect doesn't even know what the fuck I'm trying to spell. Like I literally, I don't even know how to explain it. I know I'm not smart. I don't give a fuck. I never said I was. But I literally I've tried to spell shit and it was spelled so wrong that autocorrect was like, there's no suggestions. And I'm like, bitch, what the fuck do you mean there's no suggestions? And chat, I swear I've had to redo whole sentences, okay? And had to try to find another word to use because I just couldn't figure out how to spell it. It is what it is, you know what I mean? That might not be everybody, but I've literally had to change sentences because I couldn't figure out how to spell the fucking word. And I was spelling it so bad that autocorrect was like, bro, I don't even know what you're trying to spell right now. It's like, whatever, dude, fuck off. Yo, let me see the W's in the chat. If you could not spell a word, you couldn't figure it, so you just had to use a different word. Let me see the W's in the chat. Cause I see Priscilla on team use another word. I feel like only the real ones use. It is what it is. All right, so I'm not alone, chat. I'm not. This makes me feel a little better, dude. That makes me feel a little better, dude. The team go on Google to hope it'll have a different autocorrect. Now the thing is they got the voice to talk, so I started using that. So now I don't look like such an idiot because you can just go on ChatGPT or on the voice to chat and just say the word and it will spell it for you. So I'm like, I bet. So that changed my life, and they say, you know, that shit actually changed my life. So I haven't checked this way yet. Yo, but the voice to chat also has its own flaws. That shit is not a perfect system. You gotta double check. You gotta double check and proofread your voice to text because, man, that should be having me saying some wild shit sometimes. And I'm like, what do you mean the bus was full of gravy and the noodles fell off the dude? Like, what? I said I went to school and the bus was late. And that shit will just have you saying some extra wild shit. You're like, I didn't even say that, dude. I can't even tell you. I sent a text to my wife and she'd be like, LOL, what? I'm like, what do you mean? And I'll reread the message. I'm like, how the fuck did they even say that? Hold on, give me one sec, guys. I bet. Yeah, there's like a tent here. Search the tent for something useful. Wasn't this the tent from the beginning of the main game? Or the main story? Got a map. Damn, there's another fucking region? No, there's not, chat. Stop it, bro. There ain't no fucking way. Yo, there was another map. Now, this is actually the last one. Yeah, this one doesn't go any further, maybe. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe, I don't know. I don't even know where we are currently. There was no marker for this. So I got another map piece. Trying to see if I can find some of the orange mushrooms because I don't want to go all the way back. Look at the base, see if I can find a walkie-talkie. I didn't see nothing about a walkie-talkie. I think that's from the main story. You know, the only thing that was in here was a map. We gotta let's go finish this. Before I explore any more of the maps, I want to finish this damn legend, okay? I think we got all the pieces for it. I gotta get those larvae. Let's see. Yeah. So we're done here. The fish of fortune legend. And how much more trust do we need for this group? We're at 795. That'll bring us up to 895 plus 25 for the one dude. So we'll need 100 more. This. Got a ration up there. $27.36, 2736. So we're currently right here. Well, it keeps going. Hala went and stole some of my son's nerds gummy clusters. The shits are so delicious. I don't know why. Alright, so we're getting off course here, guys. We're getting off course. Let's finish this damn legend. These two areas keep going and they're pretty big. Let me see. Did that give me a marker? Yep, over here. Nerds gummy clusters. If you haven't eaten them, don't try them. They're fucking addictive. You'll become a diabetic. Let's finish this up, then we're gonna explore this area. Chat, you know what I found today? Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter, but for PlayStation 2. I didn't know that was a PlayStation 2 game. I knew it came out for Xbox 360. I didn't know it was on PlayStation 2. Alright, let's try to find these damn larvae too. We're not going to be able to find them in this area. I haven't really seen any stumps. Yeah, I found it for PS2. It was at GameStop. I was wondering if they robbed me, but I brought my daughter to GameStop because I was trying to get a copy of Zelda Breath of the Wild for her. And yeah, when I got there, they had like retro games. So I was like, oh, let me check these out. And one of them was Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter. I was like, oh, shit. Okay, so the quest is over here on that back island that had the, yeah, across from the main island. So it's over here. Fishing bait. Okay, so now we gotta make the fishing bait. Gotta figure out what that is. Let's see here. So the fishing bait, is it in my book now? I don't see it in the book. Let me see here. So for the fishing bait, we need honey, a centipede, and that long ass penis fruit. Okay. Bet. Now the only thing about the centipede is, do I have honey on me? I did have honey, but I don't have it anymore. Yo, we gotta get some sleep too. Leaf bed. Bobby, what's going on? Also, I seen I think it was Relentless in the chat earlier too, brother. Sorry, I missed it.
Thirsty.
So I could drink some. We'll slurp some dirt. Oh, I got the OJ. We could slurp the OJ. Oh, need protein, fat. Carbs and water, so we'll drink the dirty.
Oh.
Eat this. All right, I've never actually gotten a centipede before, and the only way I know to get a centipede is by like picking up a bunch of like sticks off the ground, and then it like sometimes spawns them. We're gonna come over here, or maybe logs too. I think logs might do it. My gosh, shit, motherfucker, bitch. Yeah, how the hell do you get the centipedes to show up? Well, usually you just pick a bunch of shit up off the ground, like the logs or the sticks. Of course, when you want this shit to show up, of course it's not going to. Because why would it? See, I got so much fucking wood, bro. Oh, so it can be larva or a centipede. Chat, it could be larva or a centipede. Okay. Yeah, so we don't. I'm over here just getting mad fucking wood for no reason. Now we need larva anyway. Of course, there's gonna be no damn logs in here, like the stumps. Gonna be no stumps. I bet. Yeah, so we'll head up over here, back to the top area. We'll, I haven't even seen any beehives either, man. I was just eating that honey like that shit was my job, dude. Keep our eyes open for a hive. We got another peen fruit. I only needed one though for the mission. I mean, down in that lower area, there's actually quite a few beehives compared to the other areas we've been. So I feel like we have. God damn it! If you don't climb this shit, I'm gonna beat ass, bro. Good, bitch. Damn, I got excited. I thought it was bees, but it was freaking flies. Alright, so we're just gonna search some stumps. I'm gonna need like quite a few of these damn things too, because I need them to craft, and then I think that dude needs like 6. 2 logs, nothing. 3 logs, nothing. Nothing. Come on, bro. You're an actual bitch. Ah, there we go. Got a couple larvae there. Now we really just need more larvae and honey. I don't think I ever seen any honey though in this area. We got a decent bit down on that lowland part, so we're probably gonna head back down there. It's a little more of a pain in the ass though, moving around that lowland area because of all the water and shit. Some bitch. I found a cool way too. I forgot to even tell you guys, because I was trying to come up with ways to say, like, you know, my usual sayings without being called sus anymore. So I was thinking one of the top contenders to replace slurping the noodle. I was gonna say that I was gonna start. I was gonna use the term spaghetti his shit. Like, I'll straight spaghetti his shit. No, not spaghetti is shit. Spaghetti his shit. Like, I'm a spaghetti his shit. Does that sound way less sus, guys? Or we go around spaghettiing dudes? wait, what's beehive up here? But I already got that shit. Yeah, there was one here on this tree right there. Am I ashamed of my noodle slurping? No, no, no. I'm just coming up with alternatives, you know? I'm still gonna be slurping the fuck out of shit, you know? Like, that's what we do. But, you know, having multiple ways to say the same thing is also a good thing, you know? It's a boon. Because the beehives spawn on those little crusty ass little white trees, right? Let me see. It's been a hot ass minute. Nah, you ain't hear no bees. You heard flies. Of course, I'm gonna have the hardest fucking time in the world finding honey now. After I just fucking eating this shit. Now I got stores of honey. But that shit is very far away. We did not play Ark today, no. We played Ark yesterday. Yeah, they still robbing us with these larvae, dude. The game is straight finessing our shit right now, dude. Told you this is how it is, Joe. When you're looking for something, it's just nowhere to be found. I stopped looking for those grubs. They were everywhere. Literally every stump had grubs. Every stump had grubs. Every tree had bees. Every noodle got slurped. Damn. Yeah, I gotta help the fisherman dude. I gave him 2 fishing spears, and now I gotta give him bait, which is larvae. I think I have enough to give to, because I got 4. I think he needs 5, and I think I need 1 for crafting. But I also can't find the honey. So we're going to head over to that other location. Again, the lower lands. That's where I found the beehive. So we're... Somebody said something about I passed larvae on my way into the cave. I don't recall seeing that, but we'll go check because we're going back down this way anyway. Oh fuck, they were right here. 2 of them fatties too. Those are thick boys. All right, so see if we can find some honey. Oh, chat. Man, I keep forgetting to tell you guys all the cool sayings I came up with off stream. So, obviously, you know, we came up with slurping noodles for like shooting people in the head, like headshots. So, slurping the noodle was another word for a headshot. So, I was trying to think of another saying that I could come up with because we've been doing it a lot lately. We've been punching a lot of people in the mouth. So, I was like, you know, what's a good saying that we could come up with for punching someone in the mouth? And I came up with a pretty cool one. I think you guys will actually enjoy this one. But I was gonna say, instead of punching people in the mouth, we could say we're finessing orifices. So what do you guys think? We need bone. I did just drop 4 bones over here. There's piranha. Oh, no, those aren't piranhas. Say it. I said we're finessing orifices. Like, you know how the mouth is an orifice? We're finessing it. Like, so instead of punching him in the mouth, we're just finessing his orifice. It sounds like sophisticatedly badass, you know? Like, it makes you sound intelligent. Like, we're using like big ass words. So it's like, not only are you gonna beat this dude's ass, but now you're beating him with education. And it's enough to kind of intimidate somebody. Like, they come up to you like, bro, you really wanna fuck with me? I'll finesse the shit out of your orifice. He's like, whoa. Fuck, dude, I don't even know what he's saying right now. Like, that's kind of the effect I was going for. Alright, so I dropped that skull and shit over here. Where the hell were those bones at? Oh, there's 2 bones. There really isn't a whole lot of animals to hunt over here either, other than the damn caiman. Fuck. A knuckle sandwich, bro. Yeah, that's like some shit my parents was like. My parents were giving out fucking knuckle sandwiches, dude. What? We don't. I be ass, you know. That big camp has some bones at it. So we'll go get those. I gotta make sure I remember this island. There's this one, right? Nope. Yeah, this one here. So we got 2 of the 4 bones. And then we just need a couple feathers. So we are currently... We're northeast of the big island over here. Haven't seen any beehives currently. Yeah, we lay dudes down all the time. Is that a caiman? Yep. Get bones off of that right there. Come here. Just gotta finesse his shit. That was too far. Bink. There it is. Is he coming? We got some bones. I'm gonna drop some of this meat though. Drop that. So now I don't have to go all the way back. No, that wasn't right down the orifice. No. The orifice is for the mouth. If anything, we strudeled his noodle. That dude. We are known as the noodle strudeler. I didn't say straddled. That's wild fucking, yeah, strudel, like a toaster strudel. Come on, y'all know what a strudel is. Yeah, so we're still looking for this damn honey, guys. The one sure place I know I can get honey, there's a honey tree over here. One of these little fuck trees. Nope, it's got the damn this shit on it. Protein's getting a little low. I'll eat the bag of nuts. Come on, Beehive. Stop playing with me, bro. It's gonna be one of them fucking days, man. Yo, toaster strudels, I told you guys this all the time. Like, growing up as a kid, yo, toaster strudels were like for the rich kids. Like, rich-ass kids had toaster strudels, bro. I didn't know nothing about that life. And then, I don't know if my mom was, like, stealing them for the grocery store or if, like, the food bank just had tons of them. But I never got, like, the toaster strudels with the little icing on them and shit. Like, we ain't never got those, but my mom used to always have those nasty ass fucking busted ass breakfast fucking toaster strudel things. Oh my God, dude. I liked them for a while and then I just... Y'all know what I'm talking about? Those little nasty ass... breakfast strudels, bro. Crusty ass little white trees, bro. And then you got the bees. Yo, the knockoff Pop-Tarts, yeah, where they had like a fucking inch and a half of that, of the crust around the edge of it, and like the actual Pop-Tart middle part with the frosting and the sauce was like literally little teeny little spot. I couldn't stand them fucking Pop-Tarts, dude. That's why I don't really fuck with Pop-Tarts nowadays, chat, because I grew up on them nasty ass Pop-Tarts with just no filling, just all crust. So I used to just peel that shit off. I never ate it, dude. I just peeled the edges off, and then I would just eat it, the little piece in the middle. Oh, we got another one of these over here, too. Okay, awesome. No beehives, though. Do Americans eat anything authentic? Yeah, of course. I mean, you gotta remember, Ian, America's a big fucking country with all different types of people. And low-income, poor people in America eat different than low-income, poor people in other countries. So, like, poor American people eat, like, ramen noodles and fucking SpaghettiOs, boxed food, a lot of processed food because the shit was cheap, and that's what they gave out at food banks. So yeah, when you grew up inner city poor kid, you ate a lot of shit ass food that was just fake box shit. Then there are a lot of other poor people who eat a lot of that, like especially like if they grew up Italian or something like that, they would eat a lot of homemade type shit, but not where I grew up. Like, it was just mac and cheese out the box, SpaghettiOs, fucking Chef Boyardee raviolis, like just all types of canned and processed shit. We never ate no real fucking strudel, bro. We couldn't even afford milk, bro. We drank powdered milk. We couldn't even get real milk. That shit, we got milk that came in a box. So you had to add water to it. Bro, I couldn't afford no real strudel, dude. Yo, powdered milk was so fucking bad. I'd rather eat motherfucking cereal with water, dude. Like, I swear, I'd rather just pour water in that shit. Or I just eat the cereal dry. Chat, we cannot find no bees, man. I don't want to make the trip, but yo, how far is that to go back? Far, far. Because I think I have honey over at my camp here. But that's fucking far, dude. Know about government cheese? Yo, they're talking about that big ass brick of cheese? That cheese was actually pretty good though, like I ain't gonna lie. Like, to give you an example of like how poor I was growing up as a kid, is expensive, crazy splurge cheese. Right, when my grandmother would go out of her mind and spend extra money because she wanted to treat me to a good night of watching Godzilla and classic horror movies with her, she would go out and break the bank, okay, buying us a block of Velveeta. A block of Velveeta cheese. And she would bring it home, right? And she put that shit in the microwave, and then she would mix in a can of chili with the Velveeta brick. She stirred that shit up, and then we would get cheese doodles. Like the cheese puffs or whatever, the cheese doodles, and we would dip the cheese doodles in the Velveeta chili mix. And that shit was busting, chat. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, we might have to venture back, guys. Yo, that Velveeta was crazy fancy. And then I remember when I got older, right? I'm so used to the macaroni and cheese, like the Kraft shit with the powdered cheese out the box, right? I remember me and my wife went to the store, and this shit blew my mind, shit. I ain't even lying, like dead ass, swear to y'all. We went to the store, right? And we're in the aisle with all the box food and shit, and they had fucking Velveeta mac and cheese, guys. Like, you can literally buy the noodles, and then you boil the noodles, and instead of putting that nasty ass cheese packet in it with the powder, and then you would have to mix it with the water, it was literally Velveeta cheese that you squeeze into the fucking noodles, and then you stir that shit up. Oh my God, it was so God tier to me. Like, God tier food right there.
rest.
I could not believe when I seen that shit for the first time. And then I discovered the Cracker Barrel mac and cheese out the box. That shit is busting too. The Cracker Barrel one, because they got a bunch of different flavors for the Cracker Barrel one. Oh, them shits were so good. But now I'm an adult and my wife is a fucking amazing cook who makes delicious homemade mac and cheese, makes her own cheese and shit, and that shit is super good. We definitely got enough of these now. What I'll do is we're gonna set up a bed. We're gonna take these grubs over to that dude. Seriously. That way I can slurp some dirty. Oh, my wife knows I love her cooking. Oh yeah, Chad. So it's different though. You know, it's a different lifestyle for a lot of people. You know, and it's just how you raised. America's a big country, and there's a lot of different people all over the world that, you know, poverty looks different everywhere you go. You know what I mean? And like where I'm sitting here saying like I had it bad. I mean, there's motherfuckers in other countries that don't even got water to drink, bro. Like they don't even got clean drinking water. You know what I mean? So it's like there's definitely levels to that shit. But yeah, when it comes to like food poverty, I just feel like it's different for so many people. Like when my mother met my stepfather, right, and my old man now, he came over, and I remember the first time he ever made this shit for us, chat, blew my fucking mind. Like, and it was so cheap because we were still poor. We didn't have a lot of money even when he got with us. And he came home and he was like, oh, I'm gonna make quesadillas. I'm like, what the fuck? And I used to love when he would make them because but all he would do is he would go buy a pack of those big ass tortilla shells and a couple packs of shredded cheese. And he would put the tortilla shell on the fucking pan, spread cheese on it, fold it over, flip it, and then put it on a plate with a little bit of salsa for us to dip it in. And to me, guys, that was God tier food. Like my mind was blown that he could do something like this. Now my wife, when she makes homemade quesadillas, she goes off. You know, she puts the salsa in the fucking thing, tops them off. Like it's like a fucking little sandwich, like super crazy how my wife does them now. But like, you know, but back then when I was a kid, yeah, just cheese in between a tortilla shelf warmed up on both sides it was a whole nother level to me of food. I couldn't believe how fucking delicious it was. It was crazy, dude. Yeah. It was absolutely crazy growing up. Let me see real quick. I'm just getting this other stream set up real quick, guys. Yo, I think I told y'all this, but my mom was not the greatest cook. All right. And this was like, this shit traumatized me as a kid. And I remember when I grew up and people were like, oh, bro, do you want some of this? I was like, they were like, oh, yo, you want some chicken parm? I'm like, get the fuck out of here, bro. I don't want that nasty ass shit. And some of y'all already know what I'm about to say. So my mom tried to be like spontaneous and cool and cook us some delicious chicken because she got a good deal on this shit from the grocery store or something. So my mom's idea of chicken parmesan, she would take chicken thighs, okay? Chicken thighs, Che, hear me out. Chicken thighs with the bone and the skin still on them, okay? She had a glass like baking dish. I don't even know. It's probably like yay tall. It was like a glass baking dish. She would put all the chicken thighs in line, fill up the whole bottom of the baking dish with chicken thighs. Remember, with the skin and the bone. She would pour a bunch of like ragu over the top of it and then sprinkle some fucking mozzarella cheese all over the top of it. Put that shit in the oven. It would come out and that was chicken parm. It'd be all gooey, the top part's all delicious with the ragu and the mozz, and then you go and you get it and the skin just comes off, and then it's just bland ass chicken. Chat. That's what I thought chicken parm was. And I'm like, yo, that shit is actually nasty, dude. And then I had real chicken parm when I got older, and I was like, oh, this shit is actually delicious. That was chicken parm growing up, chat. I called my mom on that shit like 2 years ago. I was like, yo, mom, why would you do that? That's child abuse. That fucking. She's like, oh, I thought it was good. Everybody hated that fucking meal, dude. Fucking chicken parm, dude. That shit was nasty, dude. Ah. Yeah. And that was a fancy meal for me growing up. It was that's the struggle. All right, so got that. Yeah, my mom used to make a lot of hamburger helper too out the box. My wife makes like homemade hamburger helper. Like she has her own seasoning as she does. She does her own cheese sauce and everything. My kids don't really like it. I love fucking hamburger helper though. That shit is so good. So good. So why did the thumbnail not set for this one? There we go. Now it did. All right, guys. So we're gonna be ending this episode of Green Hell here. Next episode, we're gonna have to venture back a bit until we find some honey. We'll make our way to our previous base because I'm pretty sure I had some on the shelf there. So we're gonna have to walk quite a good distance back, get some honey, make our way back out here to do this legend. It is what it is. It's all good. And then I got the grubs now too, so we'll be able to drop the grubs off to the dude right over in the same area, and then we'll have all the legends done, and then we're just gonna have to figure out how to grind out that last little bit of trust, which shouldn't be too much more. No. I got the other totem that just need a few bones, so we'll grab a couple bones. We're gonna knock that out. But again, I want to say thank you. I'm gonna save and quit right here. Yeah, you could save and quit without going to the. I don't know if I really want to fuck with that though. I ain't never risked it with the save and quit. I'm pretty sure the save and quit works, but I've never done it before. I always hard save, but my base is kind of far away. But we're not done tonight, guys. We'll still be doing another stream. I'm going to be sending you guys right over to it as soon as we're done with this. We'll be finishing up the night with some Need for Speed Underground 2, baby. You can't save at a normal bed. Yeah, it doesn't count. You can only sleep at those. We got enough provisions too. Yeah, I could build the mini tent, but we needed to start making our way back this way anyways to head back. So I figured we'll just fucking walk back. I just don't have a whole lot of stamina, unfortunately. Save us a little bit of heartache. There we go. Now you ain't got to worry about it. Drop a save there. But okay. All right. So now we're going to end this one, guys. Again, we'll be jumping over. I'll drop the link right here, too, for you guys, just in case the raids don't work for you. Wrong button. Paste this there. There you go. So there is the link for the next stream. You can literally click that. I'll bring you right to it. But we'll be firing that stream up here in literally like 2 minutes. We just got to go throw this bowl out in the sink, and then we'll be just firing the next one right up. So hopefully I'll see a bunch of you guys over there. If not, I do hope you all have a great rest of your night. I want to say thank you again so much for the love and the support. Smash that like button. Drop comments. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. All right. Peace.